Like most people, I have a love-hate relationship with the dessert menu. It always looks so good that I wonder if it might be worth the resulting spare tire to eat off the dessert menu for every meal. And I must not be the only one. 2/3 of adults in the United States are either overweight or obese. And that spare tire isn't as innocent as it looks. As our waistlines continue to expand, so does our list of medical conditions, in particular type 2 diabetes, which is heavily correlated with weight gain.
The problem there is a decreased amount of insulin. There's still insulin present, but there's not as much as there should be. And typically there is what's called insulin resistance, where typically because of somebody being overweight, the amount of insulin that's there just isn't enough to cover what they're eating. The insulin is not able to be utilized appropriately because there's resistance in the cells of the body to that insulin. So there may be enough insulin for somebody that doesn't have the insulin resistance, but where that's there, they just can't handle it and their blood sugars start creeping up.
So what's wrong with having too much sugar in the bloodstream? I mean, I know an energy drink or a sugary snack always gives me a little kick. Well, blood sugar isn't like sugar we put into our food to make it tasty. Blood sugar is glucose, which is the sugar that's created when the body breaks down food. The organs in the body need glucose for energy. If the body develops insulin resistance, then insulin cannot deliver glucose to the organs. As a result, the organs are deprived of necessary energy and they start breaking down their own cells to function. Meanwhile, all the extra unused glucose in the bloodstream, that high blood sugar level, starts damaging the blood vessels that supply blood to the vital organs, like the kidneys or the heart. Before long, the organs can't handle the lack of energy or the lack of blood, and they start to shut down. That's obviously a serious problem. To keep people from falling into that situation, we want to prevent the development of diabetes in the first place.
We used to say that the fasting blood sugar should be no more than 120. Now we're saying fasting blood sugar should be no more than 100 to 110 first thing in the morning. There is some feeling now that if you can get somebody in a pre-diabetic phase, and here what you can do is you can measure their insulin levels, you can measure their blood sugars, you can put them on a continuous blood glucose meter now that we have, and then put them on either some kind of a dietary regimen to lose weight, combination of diet and exercise, again, to get the weight down. And sometimes now what we've been considering doing is putting them on certain medications which help the body utilize insulin better, which help the beta cells in the pancreas produce insulin more. And just in general, we may be able to forestall the actual onset of type 2 diabetes.
Studies have shown that even losing just 5 to 7% of your body weight can dramatically slow the progression of diabetes. If you decide to lose weight, it's important that you talk to your doctor first, so he can confirm that you are healthy enough to exercise, and he can also give you the support or help you need to make the weight loss stick. Once you get started, remember that slow, steady weight loss is the best way to lose weight and keep it off for good. Hey, fad diets can be just as dangerous as the diabetes. I'm Dr. Keller Wortham, and you're watching the eHealth Network. We'll see you next time.